Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michael Carbone. I'm a business and immigration attorney in Staten Island, New York. Today, I want to talk about the 5 essential steps to avoiding mistakes on any USCIS form. That goes for the N-400, the I-130, the I-485, and so on down the list. Now, before I dive into this topic, if you have any questions or you want to start a conversation, please drop a comment below. Otherwise, if you'd like to set up a formal legal consultation with me, please visit us at carboneattorneys.com. We have a button in the top right corner of our website. Click it, fill it out, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So here are the 5 essential steps to avoiding mistakes on any USCIS form. So the first step here is going to be careful research and document gathering. Now, every USCIS form has accompanying instructions on the USCIS website, and you want to review those instructions in detail. They will provide, in some cases, a short evidence checklist of what documents to gather, but you really want to do your research and make sure that you have the correct form that needs to be filed, you're reading all of the instructions, and you are gathering all the necessary documents and information that you need to successfully fill out these forms. Next step is ensuring that you're using the most up-to-date recent form. It's important to note that when you are paper filing and you download these forms from USCIS's website, there will be an expiration date on the form. You want to make sure that that expiration date is obviously in the future. Now, some forms have not been updated and they're still using outdated forms. When you go to the page for the form, there will actually be a section and it will tell you which form is the most current. And most often, if you do realize that the form is outdated, there's probably a good reason for it, and USCIS just hasn't gotten around to updating that form. Next step, you want to double check the information on these forms. This is probably the most important step. So what I recommend is once you've filled out these forms, you want to read them thoroughly, question by question, and make sure that everything was filled out correctly. Now, I also recommend once you're done reviewing and completing that form, put it to the side for a day or two and come back. And when you do come back to that second review, you're going to come through and read everything with fresh eyes and make sure that everything, the date of birth, the address, former spouse's information, social security numbers, I mean, every bit of information on these forms is crucial, and filling out something incorrectly can make or break your case. So doing that thorough double checking of your information on these forms is crucial to avoiding any mistakes. The next step is doing a final review of everything. That includes the USCIS forms, the supporting documentation, any photographs, any answers to any questions on these forms. You really want to make sure that you've filled out every question. On some of these forms, there are a lot of yes or no questions. You must fill all of those out. Otherwise, you do risk having your case rejected. Or worse, you find yourself in a situation where you've marked no to something that you should have marked yes, and vice versa. And obviously, there are significant consequences depending on which question it is on the form. So doing that final review, checking everything, making sure everything is exactly how it needs to be, and that all questions have answers to them. This is absolutely crucial to avoiding mistakes on your USCIS forms. The last step is really knowing when to consult with an immigration attorney. So you may have decided that you want to fill all of this stuff out on your own, or maybe you have a family member helping you, and you get to that point where you realize, I just don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel confident that I can file these on my own successfully. That's why immigration lawyers exist. We're best suited to advise people on what needs to be included with these forms and in these forms. So know when to consult with an immigration attorney and possibly have that attorney file the case for you. So that's it. Those are the 5 steps to avoiding mistakes on any USCIS forms. I hope this was helpful. If you like this video and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, and I'll keep making them.